Hey friends, back with another coaching video, and this time we have Mo the bear. And thank you, Mo, for being on this video. And today's topic is about relationships and not taking any chances at getting a relationship because of existing experiences and thoughts about rejections. And what I really want to highlight is that a lot of people, especially young males who haven't had a relationship, get into this really desperate mind zone because they think relationships are supposed to solve all their life problems. But relationships aren't necessarily like the best thing in the world. And having a more objective view around your life and not just having all your happiness around relationship can be a very beneficial point of view to introduce to your life, especially if you're in that kind of desperate zone because of relationships. Hope you enjoyed this video, and no topic is off limits for these types of coaching. So if you're interested in being a client, just drop me an email, or there's links in the description below, and I'll see you in the next video. Those like guidelines and standards about male beauty or male how they should look, how tall they should be. They're all other people's opinions, right?
Yeah, they're kind of like, I think they're like collective.
There's a statistically generalized
In general, that's a good word. Yeah.
So that doesn't mean, like, for example, Danny DeVito got married, right?
Who's Danny DeVito? I'm sorry.
Like the
super short guy in Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Mm.
So, like, and other short guys have romantic relationships, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
People with not perfect faces, because a perfect face doesn't exist, do get romantic relationships and they get married, right?
Yeah, all the time.
People who are sometimes objectively good looking, like not objectively, but like, majority goal, like standard wise, good looking, a lot of them also have problems with romantic relationships, right?
Yeah.
And people fret about hair loss a lot. Oh, my forehead is receding and it's driving me crazy. But there are people who don't have hair who have successful romantic relationships, right?
Yeah. All guys, you mean like women too?
Yeah. So basically what I'm saying is that all of those things are generalized standards, and you cannot apply, it's like me choosing to always feel bad because I can't play golf better than Tiger Woods. Or I can't play basketball better than Michael Jordan. It's the truth, right?
Yeah.
But me always thinking that and feeling bad about myself is kind of silly, right?
So my mind just came up with like a resistance to that.
Yeah.
Because let's say, you don't need to play basketball or like golf well to like quote unquote have a decent life. But I feel like, being in a relationship really enhances your life, right?
Okay. So
like my mind's pushing back a little.
Yeah. And now what I need you to notice is that that's your thought, and that's not the absolute truth about the world.
Right. It's
So
my perception.
If I am a PGA golfer, then playing golf well actually means a lot to my livelihood, right?
Right.
If
I am an NBA player, playing basketball well actually means a lot to my livelihood. And what if I am, what if I'm asexual? Then romantic relationships or like sexual intercourse or relationships, they don't mean that much to me. And so it's not the global truth. It's not a universal truth that relationships make life better. Because think about how many domestic abuses there are in the world.
Right. Yep.
Think of how many abusive relationships there are in regards to age, with regards to sexuality. Like, just because having a relationship, it doesn't necessarily correlate to a better life.
Yeah.
So now with that, all the standards, when you meet them, you're getting a little bit more confident, right?
In my mind, I think that's the thing though. Like, I think I would be a little bit more confident.
Yeah.
I'm not sure because like I can't be taller. So like it's theory, you know. It's I don't really know how I would really feel.
Yeah. So what if I told you that feeling confident is something you can do today, but instead you're putting all these conditions, you're putting all these restrictions on why you can't feel confident.
Right, because I want to be just doing the same thing day in day out. I
Yeah.
guess it's safe.
Yeah.
But if you know, I can't just like wake up today and you know look at myself in the mirror and be like, "Hey, you're confident now."
Right.
Why not?
Because
I mean, doesn't that take a long time and like a lot of processes to change the way you think about yourself?
Why does it have to? If you believe that it's going to take a long time and if you believe it's going to be difficult, then yes. But what if it was effortless?
Well, I mean, then everyone would be confident, right?
because
Yeah.
Everyone would wake up and be like, you know, think to themselves like, "Hey, I'm confident today," and like the next day they would do it, you know. But like,
But
Not
like
everyone.
you said, everyone has the limit and everyone has the resistance saying, no, 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 I'm going to just put you back into your place.
yeah, like put myself back into like where I
Yeah.
think I belong. Yeah.
So exactly like you said, you put yourself where you think you belong. So what if you thought you belong in a confident mental space? Can you see how what I'm just saying is that it's possible for you to feel confident today, and your mind, it's not you, it's your brain trying to come up with all these reasons and all these excuses and all these, you know, like all these reasons why you just should stay in the same place because